We are definitely not done with the PlayStation Classic. There's actually a new version of Auto Bloom that's coming out fairly soon. I will have a video uploaded in the morning going over it. Stay tuned for that. A lot of cool new features, things that you will be shocked by. At least in my opinion anyway. It is amazing, awesome stuff. But today, I want to take a look at this wireless controller from iPega for the PlayStation Classic. Turbo Edition for PS Classic Mini. Compact and comfortable, perfectly fit on your palms. That's what I'm talking about. Got to fit perfectly on them palms. Ideal for intense gaming sessions. Rechargeable battery. That's what I'm talking about. So a follower of mine on Twitter named WhipSmartBanky, he hit me up. He said, hey, I'm seeing these things. They're going for 12, 14 bucks. They're really cheap. I kind of think maybe they're crap. Do you know anything about it? And you know what? I was like, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'll take one for the team. I will order one of these, and we will find out together. So the interest in these things lies in that it's wireless. Now, I've seen there's multiple versions of this. It seems rebranded by a lot of companies. I'm pretty damn sure iPega may not be. I mean, I said pretty damn sure, but who knows for sure? But maybe this is not an iPega product. Maybe they just rebranded it. You guys know how it goes, but I did notice the one thing with this is that there's other versions that have bigger dongles. Some people like them big, some people like them small. I'm not one who really likes them big, but you know what? We've been using the 8BitDo Bluetooth adapter for a while now, and it works out nicely, but I do dislike having, this big ass thing flopping off of the front of the system. It works, and it works great, gives you a lot more compatibility. This one has a very slim profile adapter for it, so that is pretty cool. It says it has a built-in 400 milliamp hour battery. I've seen other listings where it says 500, but I'm going to go with the 400. It says with high efficient wireless transmission techniques, transmission distance is up to 8 meters. Okay, pretty nice stuff. So there's the packaging, little, whatever. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the box and test her out. Take a look at her. Is it as cheaply made as it costs? Because I think I only paid 13 bucks for this. So we're going to have to find out. I did already open this and charge it up a little bit, but it does come with a little instruction manual. There's not a lot going on here. You can charge it. Has that rechargeable battery, has the receiver that comes with the rechargeable cable. There is a couple features with this controller, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. You do have turbo function and auto key. Press any key, then press the turbo key, and it'll be defined as turbo. You can clear it by doing the same thing. And then auto key is going to be similar to turbo, but it's just auto. You don't have to press the button. So you do it the same way. Press whatever button and press the auto key to clear it. You do the same thing. Okay, something I probably won't use, but some people might. So we have that going on with this thing. Now here is the little bastard. And then the other stuff it comes with. We do get the little receiver. Just a little cheap receiver. It's actually, I have so many cheap controllers from China. They have the same receiver. It always has those 3 grooves on it. So whatever, as long as it works. And then it does come with a rechargeable cable. I didn't use this. I rarely ever use them. I have so many of these things lying around. But there it is. This thing, wow, like comparing it to the included controller in the system, the color's about the same. It looks like the layout's very similar, but there's going to be some differences here. Our 1 and 2s up top, very similar shape. A little more, just a little more throw. They sit up a little higher than the original controller. Overall, they don't, the triggers don't feel bad, but they are a little more clicky. And then the other big thing you're going to notice is our D-pad. So this is like a little roller rocker D-pad. And to be honest, just my immediate impression of touching it, it doesn't feel too bad. It just looks weird. I don't know if I'll be able to get used to this. It feels a little loose, a little wobbly, and it kind of sits up. You could see it. It probably, yeah, it comes right off. So it just sits right in there, almost like a little analog stick. But you can feel it click. It's pressing buttons. Or it's hitting those contacts for left, right, up, and down. So it's definitely not. And it kind of, you could push it in. That's strange. I don't know why. I don't know if that registers as anything. The buttons, they don't feel bad. They feel about the same as an original controller. So we have that. Select and start. About the same. This is a very glossy finish compared to this. You probably see it glistening quite a bit more. Maybe. I don't know. But it is, this is like a matte finish other than like, you know, where the buttons are and the D-pad. This thing is like a gloss finish all around. Kind of seems like something where if you're getting those where it fits comfortably in your palm, that, you know, if you get a little sweaty, this thing might slip right out of your hands, but it actually doesn't feel too bad. Putting my fingers behind in the butt of the controller right here. Look at them butt cheeks right there. Not too bad. Not too bad. So let's go ahead and plug it in, sync it up. Hopefully it just works. But let's do it. Let's jump into a game. Let's see how this feels. Well, I guess we didn't power it on. It recognized it because we plugged in the adapter. So let's hit start. Let me get into a fighting game. That would probably be the best bet. Yeah, these triggers are real clicky. There we go. Let's see if we could roll off some freaking Hadokens with this thing. I don't like that it clicks in. Look at that. Like, oh man. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what to do. Shiny freaking controller. Ryu! Clicky, clicky.
Round one, fight.
Oh, come on. The thing I'm noticing, diagonals, holy crap. Like, it seems like with this thing, it should register a little easier, but it's not for me. I'm like, you might have seen, I was trying to jump backward, and I was just jumping straight up. Let's try again. Okay, so what I'm noticing is with this thing, like how it clicks in, like that's stupid, man. It's like if you're just rolling your finger, it's, you know, it's not registering. You're seeing it moving. You kind of have to have it where you're pushing it in. I don't like that. Okay, we can exit out of that. I have a good impression of what my final impression of this thing is going to be. What did this freaking thing say? Perfectly fit on your palms. Okay, I guess like these things, handles, they fit fine in my palms. Up here, it's a little uncomfortable. Actually, is irritating the shiz out of my fingers, my index fingers. Unless like you're keeping these fingers up here, but if I have them back here, subjective. It annoys the crap out of me. If I keep them up here, then it's just kind of this back piece. It's kind of annoying my middle finger. And it feels like with this slippery, shiny finish, it feels like, I don't know. It's almost like my hands feel sticky now holding this thing. I feel like I'm holding a freaking a wet gummy bear. I don't know how else to explain it. This D-pad, with how it's designed, it could have been so much better. You have to get used to it. It responds, but that whole clicky crap, what the hell is that? Like, you pretty much have to have your thumb pushed down and like get all the blood like cut off from your thumb because you're pushing so damn hard to make sure you can, do your moves and whatnot. Because if you're just kind of resting it on there, you're not going to hit your diagonals. You really got to push that bish to do it. The buttons feel fine. The clicky ass triggers aren't too bad. This is the thing that you're going to have to get used to. The turbo auto. Let's see. Let's just get into something, I guess. Okay, let's just test the turbo and auto button feature. Don't want to leave you hanging on that because maybe even though I don't like this D-pad, maybe some of you guys out there will, and you'll want to know if this stuff works. So, what are our buttons? Squares to spin. Okay. So turbo's off. Big deal. And you see the little, I don't know if you can see the little green light blinking. The green light blinks when turbo's activated. Okay, jump. Let's go ahead and... Okay, turbo works. Okay, turbo's off. Let's go ahead and hit auto. He just auto jumps. So those functions, those features work just fine. For the price, I don't want to say it's a horrible controller. Some of it's maybe just the shape of my hand, the way it feels. This part, I don't know. It just doesn't feel comfortable. It really, like, my hands are clean, man. I promise. I wash my hands. I always wash my hands before I touch controllers. Anyway, that's like a rule in my house, man. But this thing, it feels like I don't know, like there's like some kind of dried lubricant on it or something. It really feels like you're holding a piece of something that you shouldn't be holding on to. I don't know. That D-pad, man, that's killer. So I'm passing on this. It's not what I hoped it would have been. D-pad's really the biggest problem. I don't know. I feel nasty right now, guys. So, hey, there you go. My impressions on this thing. But would I buy this again? The answer is no. I would just, I would either stick with the wired controller that it comes with, which I use quite a bit, or just use the big boy 8-bit dong adapter. It kind of looks goofy hanging off of the system, and it's kind of hard to put it in this thing. Whatever. But there you guys go. Just wanted to give you guys my impressions and thoughts on this thing. Just kind of test it live. Not really live, but you guys know what's up. So, hey, really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. With that said, I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, blah, blah, and boom. Bye.